We wasn't really together. We was just entangled.
That's what women love, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? They love complications.
Yo, they love it. Bro.
They love a little bit of drama, a little bit of spice. Because too perfect is sometimes not ideal.
Right. Women don't like too perfect, bro.
We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.
I'm saying you been with her like, 2, 3, 4 years. Y'all love each other. She get down, on one knee. She say, "King,
be my man forever.
Would you marry me?" She say that.
Hell no. Better go find somebody else in that bullshit. Respectfully. Go find somebody else. I just really believe in old time ways, bro. I really do, and I'm gonna live like that. And my family is gonna. I feel like the man is should be the one that leads the family like that. We ain't got to be making the most money and all that, but in male masculinity and energy, bro, I want to be able to lead like that. So that means you're not gonna propose to me. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna ask you. You gonna be a lady and accept or whatever. I wish my girlfriend would, bro. Like. You know what I mean?
What if she say you was taking too long with the proposal?
There will be none of that because the type of man that I am is thorough communication in a relationship. So I'm going to know exactly what my lady wants. I'm going to know exactly what she yearns for. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to know exactly when she's ready. You ready for it? Don't worry. It's coming.
Yeah, that'd be.
Okay, so is that contingent upon the woman's behavior in the relationship? Because you pretty much saying that you're gonna know her wants and needs because you pride yourself in that, right?
Right.
So, to what degree would you say that you absolutely gonna like cater to your own woman's needs? Because that's speaking to a picture perfect relationship.
Well, I think it's gonna sound crazy, right? I think every relationship is picture perfect, bro. I think every relationship, bro, it's like there is no one size fit all, right? Whatever y'all are in is what's perfect for y'all, right? I think for me, or for what I've seen with people, what always deter or like what crumbles a relationship is just communication, bro. Communication, bro.
No, that's the number one factor.
Yeah, a lot of people just cannot be honest. They cannot be honest. They cannot have thorough conversation. They can't just express themselves. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they don't. And they hold stuff back and they'll go do stuff behind their partners and they'll whatever, simply just by not communicating. So, and in terms of how I treat the woman, bro, is going to be how I treat myself. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to get with someone who I don't deem as my equal or someone who I deem as like my direct reflection, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
The respect level I'm going to give myself, I'm going to give to her.
Exactly.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm not just talking, this is how I feel like I am in relationships. Yeah. I have decent, relations with my exes, although I don't talk to any exes. I'm not like that. But like they can never say, oh, Kaleeb was this or that or that. Because, for me, even with friendships, communication is the number one thing with everything, bro.
But then, you have factors that crumble communication because communication sometimes it happens. What happens is sometimes over time, the communication is devalued when honesty and those other kind of things start to lack. So somebody could communicate with you.
Right.
They always let you know, but they're not absolutely being transparent.
Right.
Because you can communicate and not communicate in a way where somebody has mutual understanding of what you got going on. So all your relationships with your communication level, right, has that been reciprocated in a way where you were able to continue to communicate in that way?
Well, I'll just be honest, bro. This last situation, that's what we get into nowadays. You know what I mean?
Because it be sinking.
Entanglements.
Exactly. She would know.
He said,
No, they invented
Don't
the word.
do me.
They invented the word. Entanglement. That's like
we wasn't really together. We was just entangled.
That's what women love, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? They love complications.
Yo, they love it.
They love a little bit of drama, a little bit of spice. Because too perfect is sometimes not ideal.
Right. Women don't like too perfect, bro. There's got to be some type of a friction for them.
But I could say that same thing for men, though. I feel like y'all like some spice sometimes too. like the type of men that, at least for some men, speaking for some men, the men that go after those real toxic females, the ones that are yelling, kind of abusive at times or whatever, a little bit, like they stay in those types of relationships. They crave that type of attention.
I think that speaks to the person's maturity level.
Yeah,
it does.
obviously.
Like for me, where I'm at in my life,
That's no time for that.
Who I'm arguing with,
Yeah.
and I also believe that like rule number one, you never argue with a woman. Like as a man,
that's not
bro.
a winnable thing. Anyway.
It's not a winnable thing, and I don't think that's a masculine trait, bro.
Yeah, no.
Like for us men, we like simplicity. We like, bro, like I want to come in, sports, my food is there. Give me sex, let me go to sleep. Bro, like why am I going to arguing is it's a high friction thing, and for men we be low freaking, you know, like bro, bro, just cool out. So you never gonna win that, right? And to answer your question, bro, when it comes to like have I been in a situation where the communication and honesty has lacked and it did devalue the situation? Of course, bro. And I'm just gonna go out a limb. I believe in masculine energy and feminine energy. Absolutely. And I don't think it so much has to do with men or women, because I believe that men and women, I read this book and it said that both men and women have masculine and feminine energy.
That's very factual.
I see where you're coming from. I feel you.
Right. So at any time, your woman could probably be more masculine than the
man. It has a lot to do with your upbringing too. For men that only had a mother figure in the household, they might have more feminine, not really know how to treat their woman in that aspect, or
they may, if that's the case, they may flaunt their masculinity a little bit
over masculine
because they're not knowing how to gauge that. But
yeah, that's that overcompensation, right?
Yeah.
But so just to clear the air, that's what I believe in, right? And so I believe in masculine and female, masculine and feminine energy, right? But I believe with both the masculine and feminine energy, whatever it is, right? Male and female, whatever, right? We all have a certain thing that we try to portray. Like that energy has a certain thing it tries to portray. Like the feminine energy per se, their thing that they try to portray is perfection, purity, right? It's like my mom told me as a kid that men are dogs and women are cats. She said, if you understand that, you'll never go wrong. And just by looking at the world, it's never been wrong to me at all. Like for a cat, how many times are you gonna see where a cat shits, right? Like 9 times out of 10 you won't, unless that cat is just a dirty ass cat, right? They're always trying to hide their shit, right? But a dog shit, where are you gonna see it at? Nigga, everywhere, right? And so like she told me, she's like, as long as you understand that, you understand men and women, right? And sort of say that the woman always tries to hide their problem, always tries to be discreet. They want to look as innocent as possible. You see a cat, they look all like, oh, like, right? You see a dog run up to you, that nigga's usually, you're just like, God damn. And she's like, as long as you understand that, you'll be fine. So I say this to say this is that we all try to preserve that image about us, that women always try to portray that perfection. And so the miscommunication usually comes from when I'm with a woman, it's her trying to preserve her innocence.
And that's where things usually
always goes wrong. And you never ask a woman a body count. Fellas, please don't ever do that shit. I did that shit when I was in college, bro. Like that shit. Listen, anything over 1 before you is too much for a guy. Like you had 1 dick, like, don't ever, that's just the lamest shit you could do, bro. Right? But it's something like a body count, right? If you ask a woman a body count, how many they gonna say if y'all ever did it? They always gonna say something like what?
Yeah, they gonna go 3, a little bit low.
Right. And J. Cole said it, right? She says you only fuck about 4 or 5 niggas, right? Yeah. So you gotta multiply by 3. And it's usually correct, bro. Most women's body count, they're gonna say no, is probably higher than the average man nowadays. Simply because of what you're saying. They just can do it, bro. Yeah, you choose who you want. They just can do it. But
just because you have the power doesn't mean the same way guys be trying to act like they don't fuck everything when given the opportunity to. You guys want to say that you're selective with.
It's a little more acceptable for guys to say they have a high body count.
You would never. If I'm gonna talk to my homeboys, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, bro, I ain't fuck. Like, bro, I can't wait to tell this nigga, like, bro, I beat the shit out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For a woman, it's more she gonna nah.
I feel like it's way more open nowadays though for a woman to claim
Right.
that's what
Right.
she's on.
And that's why, so like with what I'm talking about, I opened the conversation with our more traditional. I'm talking about more traditional people.
Yeah.
Like for the women and men nowadays, bro, it's hard to
Everybody
gauge.
got
this
their priorities fucked up.
Yeah,
nowadays,
bro. It's
Tradition is really
it's-
nowhere to be found.
Yeah, it's hard to gauge this shit nowadays, bro. So all I'm saying is that that miscommunication usually comes from people trying to preserve their image. Men try to look like yeah, I'm out here, whatever in a relationship, and they usually don't be. They be trying to overcompensate, trying to show the woman, have their dicks out, bro. Yeah, I'm this and that.
We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.